This movie wasn't it. This movie wasn't it. So.
Entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
What's up, y'all? It's Draco from Draco ENT, and today I'm bringing you a couple of movie reviews. I would like to say, if this is your first time stopping by the entertainment room,
First off, welcome. Goddamn it, welcome.
nice to see you for the first time. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you get a chance, please. Pretty please. All right, and if this is not your first time coming by,
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know where.
welcome back to the family. Please find a seat, enjoy the show. So, first movie I'll be doing a review on is the movie Greenland. Came out last summer around August, starring Gerard, I'm gonna say Gerard, because I think it's Jerry Butler. I think he goes by Jerry. But Gerard Butler kind of killed this movie. This is pretty good. Imagine a film in which the world was going to end due to a meteor striking the planet. But instead of movies like Armageddon, from the space aspect, or movies like Deep Impact from the White House aspect, you have the actual on-the-ground family dealing with this new, I don't want to say pandemic because we're living in one. I'm going to say new emergency situation. And all the things that happen to those people on the ground, Gerard Butler's family kind of goes through in maybe an hour and a half, 2-hour movie. I thought it was pretty good. I would give this movie a 3 out of 5. I won't watch it again probably till next summer just because I know exactly what happens and there's no real big twist to this movie. You kind of can see where the movie's going. But yeah, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I would say if you had the time, go watch Greenland. It was all right. If you really want to, my favorite, Armageddon's my favorite. But if you want to see a new version of it from the ground, go ahead and watch Greenland.
When the first chunk is about to hit. Only part of it. It's going in the ocean.
Would you look at that? Wait, where's the explosion?
The fragment has hit Central Florida.
Oh my God.
Wait, are some more pieces gonna hit?
They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland.
It's their only chance.
Move back! Perimeter breach. Perimeter breach. Runway 33.
Drop your weapons down!
Allison! Nathan! Allison!
Where's Dad?
We'll find him. It's okay.
Clark's largest fragment will hit in less than 24 hours.
Seek shelter immediately.
Other than that, we'll go to the next movie review. So, this movie, the movie I'm going to review next is called Black Box. This movie is on, I want to say, Amazon Prime. Came out last year around October-ish. This movie is a psychological thriller starring Mamadou Athie and Felicia Rashad. I hope I said this brother's name right because he is a good actor. Well, he's new to me. A good actor. I've only seen him in one other movie, a wine tasting movie that came out last year on Netflix, whose name I can't remember. But if you look up Mamadou Athie, you'll see him. I'll make sure to have a picture of him and his name above. But this film was pretty damn good. This movie is about a man who was in a car accident, and that car accident unfortunately killed his wife. And he had to then have brain surgery and then attempt to raise his daughter, dealing with the trauma from the accident. Mind you, he doesn't remember anything or his daughter a lot of the time. So it's really hard for him to deal with everyday life because he doesn't have a great memory or great brain function, in my opinion. And then he tries to regain who he is through some type of new technology, and things don't go the way that he expects. I would definitely recommend this movie. I would give this movie a 4 out of 5. The twist in this movie are something that, honestly, I didn't even see coming, and I've seen a lot of movies. So if you have the time, please go watch the movie Black Box, found on Amazon Prime, starring Mamadou Athie and Felicia Rashad.
need breakfast.
I'm fine.
I wasn't asking.
Nolan Wright, involved in a car accident, resulting in the death of his wife.
Is there anyone else who can pick you up?
He's just running a little late today.
And severe memory loss.
If this happens again, we're gonna have to notify child services.
I believe that I can reverse your condition.
We should give it a shot, right?
Come with me, please. We call this headset the black box. An immersive virtual pathway to your memories. I like to begin with something I call the safe room. When you push the crown of the watch, you will be in your subconscious. Are you ready?
Rachel. What the hell's in there?
It's your brain trying to protect you from your trauma.
Did things go well with Dr. Brooks today?
I saw my wedding.
That's progress right there.
If that thing shows up again, you just say to yourself, I run my mind, it does not run me.
I run my mind, it doesn't run me. I run my mind. It doesn't run me.
Patients are often surprised by what they remember.
Did Rachel and I live in an apartment?
I don't think so.
The place was really familiar.
You're getting close. Stay with this.
Did we ever fight?
It's not what you think. You would never hurt Rachel.
What's going on?
We're close. I can sense it.
You just need to remember who you are.
I run my mind. It doesn't run me.
Can I just say Felicia Rashad is still fine? Can we act like that's not a thing that I need to say right now? Because Felicia Rashad, Queen, if you are there, first off, hello, Miss Rashad. But as a man, you still good, girl. You are killing the game. All right, I'm out. All right. Hello again. So, this next movie I'm reviewing is called Only. This movie, I believe, is also found on Amazon Prime, but it's not free, unlike the last movie I did, which was Black Box. But the movie Only stars Leslie Odom Jr. Those of you who've been watching my reviews for a while now, you know Leslie Odom Jr. was in Hamilton. He played, what's my man's name? On the damn fool that shot him. Burr. He played Aaron Burr. I don't know why that took me so long. I watch the movie all the time. He played Aaron Burr. Either way, Leslie Odom Jr. is in this movie. It's a I don't want to say apocalyptic movie. I said that word right. I'm smart. But it is a movie about a virus that randomly comes to Earth. You don't really get an explanation on why it did, but a virus that came to Earth that started infecting and wiping out all the women on the planet. And the only woman that is left in the film that we know of is Leslie Odom Jr.'s girlfriend. And she does a phenomenal job being the main focus of this movie. Only reason I only say Leslie's name is because he's the bigger name actor in this film. He was the reason why I initially set up to watch it. So if you have the time, please go watch Only. I would give the movie a 3 out of 5 just because I like explanations on things, and I wish that it was explained of why this virus came or why it was infecting women or something. But everything that happens in this movie is kind of crazy. And seeing as how we're living in a world with a pandemic, motherfuckers attacking the U.S. Capitol and not thinking that they're terrorists. I don't know. It's a crazy movie. I'll just say that. So please go give Only a check out, a watch, and I will see you guys later.
Stay close. Don't say anything. And what did you see?
Nothing.
Ava,
Is it snowing?
No, that doesn't look like snow.
It's been 48 hours since the mysterious ash began to fall throughout parts of the world, and little is still known. The debris has now killed thousands of females and infected millions more.
Tell me what's happening.
That's only women.
The death toll has clipped 10 million females today worldwide.
Where is she?
Run, Ava!
You can survive this. You made it this far. You and me.
Hello everyone, I'm here to talk to you all about Wonder Woman 84. Wonder Woman 84, this movie stars Gal Gadot, I want to say I said her name right, and Chris Pine, he's back in the movie. This movie wasn't it. So it's a part 2 of the original Wonder Woman movie, right? But the things that happen in this movie to me are so much worse than what happened in the first movie. I feel like they could have missed on this one. Like, I feel like this was a movie that didn't have to happen. Because, I'll just give you the premise. This movie is about a Wonder Woman in 1984, right? Go figure. And she is an archaeologist, paleontologist. She deals with rocks, and she works at a museum. The Smithsonian, if I remember correctly. Either way, they come across this rock at the Smithsonian that grants wishes. But in order for you to get your wish granted, you have to give up something. Throughout the movie, Wonder Woman requests one thing, and that's to have her long lost love back. Chris Pine, this isn't a spoiler because it's in the trailer, and he doesn't come back the way that I would expect him to come back at all for some reason. And then like the other villains in the movie are just like not all that great. Like maybe it would have been better as a comic book, but as an actual movie, I didn't care for it myself. Gal Gadot is a great actress. She does a lot of great things as far as film go, but I didn't think this was a great movie myself. Also, the running mechanics. When you run, you see how my head bobbing? I'm just doing the motion. Like when she runs, her head is like this. It's like she's running full speed, or her neck it's weird. I don't know. It bothered me throughout the whole movie. I feel like they could have just did this movie so much fucking better. Like, if you've seen the Captain Marvel movie, I didn't care for that movie because I feel like they could have not had that movie and she still would have fit, like, you know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Wonder Woman 84 really just has nothing to do with nothing. Like it's only like 4 fight scenes in the entire film. The lasso is used weirdly. There's this one thing with a jet, which is really fucking odd or weird. I didn't care for the movie, needless to say. I don't know if you got that off of what I've been saying, but I didn't care for it at all. So if you want to go see Wonder Woman 84 on HBO Max, please do. I gave the movie a 2 out of 5. Only thing that's really cool about it is that it has women empowerment, but I feel like there are better films that do that too. You know what I mean? So in the case that you want to go see it just because it's a part of the DCEU, is it DCEU? DC Universe, please go see it. Other than that, you really could skip it because it wasn't that good. Peace. Back again. All right. So last movie I'm going to do is One Night in Miami. This movie was produced and directed by the great, wonderful Regina King. This movie is about 4 black men, I would say are legends in our community along with the United States. Malcolm X, Sam Cooke, Jim Brown, legendary running back for the Cleveland Browns, and Muhammad Ali. These men, after Muhammad Ali wins the championship the first time, they all come together in a hotel room and have a meeting, a talk, a meeting of the minds in order to try to understand where everyone is in that moment in their lives, or I guess in that moment in society. And if you're a person who doesn't like a talking movie or a movie with a lot of talking in it, then don't watch it. Don't watch this movie at all, because that's really what it is. It just comes down to humanize our legendary figures, to let them know that they were humans like us. And then the conversations that are had in this film are so timely because these things that they are discussing are things that we still discuss today. Police brutality, Black Lives Mattering, our musicians actually using their platforms for something positive, fights just to make money. Our sports heroes being able to stand on their own and be strong men, or strong people, right? Because in this society, I'll say that our women, Black, white, or otherwise, that are allies to my existence, my son's existence, my wife's existence, those people are all stepping up in such a big way. I don't want to minimize and just say that only Black men need to have these conversations, but everyone, I think, does. So I would definitely say that in the case that you get the time, go watch One Night in Miami. It is a good movie with good actors, and it really lets us know like who the people that we look up to were and why we should continue to look up to them. One Night in Miami, again, is a great movie. Please go check it out. I loved it and hope you will too. I would give the movie a 4 out of 5. It's definitely not a 5 out of 5 movie just because there are certain things in the film that I just didn't get a great interest in because I was kind of tired when I watched it the first time. But I have seen it twice and I did enjoy the movie both times. So please go check out this movie, One Night in Miami.
I'm as ready as a person can be. After the fight, we're all coming back here for the champ's victory party. Don't be late.
Minister Malcolm X.
Good news, the chariot is coming.
You know I'm the greatest. That's right.
Jim Brown takes the ball.
Your record is going to stand the test of time.
How's everybody feeling tonight?
All together, yeah.
New heavyweight champion of the world.
Say, champ, you don't suppose you could sign an autograph?
Yeah, of course, man. Give him an autograph, Jim.
Actually, Mr. Cook.
Oh, sure thing, brother.
That's the sound.
Don't you think it's about time to party?
Tonight is a chance for us to reflect.
You mean no one else is coming? Well, this is off to a hopping start.
You all are a bright and shining future. You need to understand what is at stake here.
Everything's not so black and white like you make it out to be.
But we are fighting for our lives.
You know I know what's going on out there, right?
Listen, listen. Brothers and sisters, listen, listen, listen.
Miami, the champ!
I swear we'll never find a way to where we're going all alone.
The goal is for us to really be free.
Hear the bells ring out.
We want a world
Speak now.
where we're safe to be ourselves.
Speak now. I told him. Can you hear the angels cry out?
To think like we want.
Speak now.
Without having to answer to anybody for it.
Speak now.
We have to be there for each other.
Who's the greatest?
Can you hear the angels?
You brothers could move mountains without lifting a finger.
Produced and directed by Regina King. It's her directorial debut. Give the sister some spins. She's an Oscar Award winner. She started from Friday. Now look at her. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Hey, thank y'all again.